So this is another time I was in Honduras. Another one of those wild times I was there. It was nighttime. It was late nighttime, so I was actually sleeping, which is what you do late night time. And I was sleeping, and the door opened. And because there was light outside the door, I woke up because light just came pouring in my room like a flood. And I wake up, and I'm just like, what's going on? People shouldn't be open doors at this late at night. And then the mother that I'm staying with, like the mother of our household, comes in, and I'm like, shit's going down. I was right. So she comes in with a broom, and I'm like, nighttime's not for cleaning. Cleaning's for daytime. Nighttime's for sleeping, not cleaning. This doesn't make sense. And then I thought, what if she comes in to hit me with a broom? No, that wasn't it. She started sweeping, and that just further confirmed, wait a second, this is weird because you don't clean at night, especially when your guests are asleep in a room. So I looked down, and there was just enough light to see what was going on. And what was going on did not please me very well. What was going on was the floor was moving. I shit you not. There was a moving floor, and I'm just like, am I sleeping? Am I tripping acid? Did I have acid? Did she feed me acid? Why is there a broom in my room? Why is the floor moving? What's going on? Why am I awake? Where am I? And then I look at the floor a little bit more, and I'm like, oh, that's water. There's like an inch of water in our room. Like, all of a sudden, just like, apparently, swimming pools decided to install themselves into the house. So I'm just like, what's going on? I didn't realize there was water. I definitely did not wet the bed. I didn't even wet the bed. I wet the floor, apparently. I didn't do this. I did not do this. I had no part in this whatsoever. This was the rain's problem. So the rain wet our house. The rain did not wet the bed, but it wet the entire house. The entire freaking country, in fact. It was a monsoon. And our floor was just watered down. It was like an inch of water. And the mom's like, Spanish, I don't understand Spanish, so I'm not gonna replicate it. And then Spanish is just like, and I'm just like, I don't understand any of this. I don't understand anything that's happening right now. And then she's like, I can't say what she was like because I don't speak Spanish. She was like loudly saying things that basically my instinct said like, Sam, she's asking you for help. And I'm just like, okay, instincts. So I'm like, what can I do? And she gives me some Play-Doh, and I'm just like, this is no time for modeling clay, ma'am. We need to fix the house. And then she pointed at the walls, and I was like, girl, you ain't not telling me to fix the walls with this Play-Doh. And then she was like some Spanish stuff, and I was like, oh, you is telling me to fix your house with some Play-Doh. And so I do it, and I put the Play-Doh in the cracks. There's already some in there. I'm just like, oh, this happens a lot, apparently. And I'm just throwing the Play-Doh in there, just bringing out my 5-year-old self to help out a family in need. Me in need, actually. We're all in need here. The house is flooded. Everybody's in need. And we eventually get all the water out, and was just like, okay, whatever. Floods. And then I wake up the next morning, and I talk to some of the other volunteers down there, and they're just like, dude, our house flooded like a foot. The entire first floor is ruined. And I woke up, and I'm just like, I didn't wake up. And they're just like, well, lucky you didn't have a foot of water. I'm just like, I had an inch of water. And that's really all that happened. I was just feeling really animated, so I had to make some video. That's it. It was wet.